Hey, everybody.
It's the lovely Jeanne Noonie.
Yes.
Noonie?
That's Noonie.
Noonie.
Yes.
It's a good word. We had purse, and there's this, and the twos, and here we have. That's what the line is called, right?
Yes,
the
I
line is
think
called.
so.
Ah!
I think so. I'm going to grab that. Henning, I know you love pretty guitars. How about that?
I love blue. You hold this.
Okay.
And now I run.
Okay.
Whoa, is this
So-
light? Well, it's almost as if it's hollow.
Is it?
As if the body is kind of hollow.
I don't think it is.
I can't put my finger in there.
I think that's just like, something weird going on there.
Someone really touched those pickups and made a lot of fingerprints on them. Someone's doing a lot more right now.
I know.
What an
is
ass.
up with that?
Yeah.
I know. What an ass.
So I love this, and the frame is insane. The binding is a little bit over the top. I would have gone without the binding, but then on the other hand, this is a private stock.
Yeah.
Which means I could. Oh, no! The reaction that you have to this is. Right?
Yeah.
Again, without the binding, but since it's le private stock, which is French for private stock, you could just say, fuck the binding.
Why would you? I mean, that's gorgeous.
I mean, the binding, yeah, but that's a little bit too much for me.
Oh, really? A little over the top? Okay.
It distracts from. There's purple in there.
Yes, there is. How do they do that?
I want to lick it because then it's mine. Is that how it works here? You lick it and then it's yours?
No, I don't think it does work like that.
Look who it is. You gotta get in here. You gotta get in here.
Hello. Nice to see you. Hi, good to see you.
You're not in frame. You're not. Come here.
Hi.
You step in. I'll
Mary.
Wait, let me put my jacket.
Oh, you got Mary,
Hello.
what do you think when you lick a guitar?
no.
When you lick a guitar at NAMM, it's yours, right?
No.
Isn't that how it works?
No, that's not how it works, sadly.
So
Otherwise, you'd have all the guitars in the building.
you haven't licked a single guitar?
Not yet.
I've licked the Friedman amp already. 2 Ibanez's. Phil X's new guitar. They're all mine now.
You know that millions of people have been handling those, right?
Now that you say that, I feel extremely stupid. We're totally not in frame. Wait, as if we don't know how to do this.
As if we don't know, yeah, I know.
Look at the lighting. It makes us look really wrong. We should. This is Steve from
This is
Boston.
like YouTuber land. I just walked into PRS and this is what happened.
But this is what GitCon did. It's not like,
I know.
oh my God, it's Mary Spender, oh my God, it's Mary Spender, and then I don't dare to talk to you because, now I know you and I can totally talk to you.
Yeah.
So, Mary Spender, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Very, very, very exhausted.
Did I completely gatecrash your interview? Were you
No,
talking
I'm not
about...
interested in it. I was interested in talking to the lovely Jeanne, and now I'm talking to the lovely Mary. Fuck the guitars. Oh, right, I can't say this with you. I mean, how do you say fuck the guitars without saying that? What do you say? The guitars are less interesting now that you are here.
Come here. What are you doing in there? That secret little room?
I am here to rescue you from this man.
It's Steve. Framing people. Frame. Come over here. Over here. Come over here. Come over here. Steve from Boston.
Steve from Boston.
Yeah, I heard about the rebrand.
I did a rebrand.
That's
In
great.
fact, I need you to cut a bumper. You're gonna go to. Are you showing up downstairs to the event?
Famous?
And yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll see you there
I
today.
need you to cut a bumper. That sounds like a dirty thing.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant.
You're just like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna do that. You don't know what he's gonna do with you.
It's something like this. It says, "Hi, I'm Mary Spender, and you are watching Steve from Boston."
Oh, yeah, so I need to...
See, I haven't done one of those because I don't think he wants me to do that. He's had everyone do them except me.
Where did Jeanne go?
Just because he doesn't like you.
Jeanne to get Paul.
I need Jeanne to get Paul. That's just very complicated.
Are we all interviewing in here? Is that the... Is
Oh,
this
I'm
the...
interviewing in there, and I gotta get Jeanne to get Paul. No, not you right now.
So what am I doing here then?
I don't know. No one knows. It's a question we have all asked. See, the question is, what is Henning doing here? No one likes him. No one wants him here. Yet he's here. No, we love you.
I don't know anything about guitars. That's why I drag you into every freaking video.
No,
You know?
we love you, Henning.
Was that sincere?
I don't think
This is,
so.
this is
No, it
going
didn't- it
down.
didn't
He's
look
lying.
sincere.
He's lying.
Yeah. So
All right, there we go.
now he runs away because a certain Mr. Smith showed up. Do you know about this Mr. Smith guy?
Yeah, I think we're in the same hotel actually. I keep seeing him at breakfast in the mornings.
Mr. Smith.
Yeah, but I haven't introduced myself yet.
I absolutely 100%, if I ever do a video with him, I want to call him Mr. Smith.
Are you just not allowed to do a video with him? Have they banned you from
Oh,
doing a video?
probably not, because I'm a little bit of a loose cannon kind of a thing.
Yeah, tell me
Let's
about
ask
it.
Jeanne. Jeanne, come back in here.
Tell me about it.
This is not about guitars, it's about you people.
Oh,
Okay. So, Jeanne, if I were to do an interview with the man that you
Yes.
just,
It's never going to happen.
and I kept on. No, I think I'm probably too a little bit of a loose cannon.
does he know any penis jokes? Is that what you're asking?
No, actually, I don't think I'd go there because I have way too much respect for the man. I have actually so much respect for the man and his work that he's done, and how happy he has made me on the neck. I'm talking about the neck, not
Okay.
that. I would like to call him Mr. Smith
Mr. Smith.
the whole time through. Do you think that would annoy him like a lot?
I call him Mr. Smith frequently. Frequently. I also call him boss frequently.
I couldn't call him boss because I don't work for him.
Well, technically, there's few people in between me and him, so probably shouldn't be calling him boss. But I'm going to call him boss anyway.
So if I just called him Mr. Smith, do you think at some point he would just go like, "What are you doing?"
Quite possibly.
Okay, so that's my plan.
Quite
If that
possibly.
ever happens.
Okay.
Why is Mary? Mary's going away. She's inching away. She's like, I don't want to be around him anymore. That's fine.
I just came to find you anyway.
Okay, do your thing. You have to work too. I know. We all have to make the money. Lovely Jeanne, could you show me the white guitar before I get out of here?
I think so.
The lovely Jeanne's going to show the white guitar. This lighting in here is beyond horrible.
Figure dash.
I'm gonna show you in a sec. Let me take it all in. It's
doing?
the light. Wait, you do
Here.
this.
Okay.
The lighting
Fired
is
already.
really bad. The whole. Put that in my face. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna. That's what she said. Okay. But the whole back and the cavity covers. The cavity covers are cut from exactly that piece of wood that's on the back, because the grain's matching. They have this match grain technology at PRS guitars. Is this a 594 model?
Yes, it is.
The fretboards, nah. If you like fretboards, it's rather okay. And then I'm gonna say this is mahogany, but with the grain being slightly white in the pores.
You know what?
Yes.
If you don't mind,
Yes.
on the back of here, there's two signatures. One is Mr. PRS himself.
Mr. Smith, I know that signature.
And the
Yes.
other one, this really crazy one here, is a guy named Paul Miles, who's the director of Private Stock, who happens to be this gentleman right here, who could tell you about that guitar.
I see what she's doing.
I saw that.
What she's doing is she just doesn't want to be in my video. Hey, Paul, I'm gonna shake my elbow.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm Henning. So, see, I'm not here for beautiful guitars, because we all know you have them. I'm here for her. But okay, she just runs away. Frickin' Jeanne Nooney. Please write her and say, that wasn't cool, Jeanne. You shouldn't have let Henning stand there by himself with some stranger. But okay, fine. Hey, tell me about this thing.
It's a private stock 594. It's our newest model.
We've already covered that. I think I've covered this beautifully, but okay.
Well, you asked.
Yeah, This isn't going to be easy for you, just letting you know, okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to get a lot of hate to do this to you, but still, hey, that's cool. That's a cool tie.
Thanks.
Okay,
Thanks.
moving on.
Yes. ash top and back, mahogany neck, mahogany middle, done in sort of what they call a dog hair finish, black with the white grain filler.
How did you get that in there, that white grain?
Well, you stain the wood black first, and then you have to seal it, and with a pore filler, you go in and fill the pores. It's the same thing you would do to a guitar like that,
okay.
But when you use different colors, it really sticks out a lot more.
And you put the pore filler in, but then you sand that down again, so it's just in those pores? Okay.
Yep, exactly. And then
almost as if I know this much about guitars.
And then we start the finish process. It's all nitro.
We start the finish process. Right. Beautiful. Couldn't have... Yeah, wow. This is unique.
Yeah.
Unlike anything that I've seen from PRS or actually most companies.
Sure.
The only other company that I know that has done like the white tops, like a white flame, because apparently it's very difficult.
It's very difficult.
Is Framers on some Devin Townsend model.
Sure.
They had a beautiful white flame. They're trying to work it out, but on this ash, that is amazing.
Well, maple's much more difficult because it doesn't have an open grain. So anytime you go white over maple, it's a curl killer. So with this being ash, it really.
But you went there with the maple because you did it on the maple.
Correct.
You just said it's a lot harder, but
there's not white on this.
No, there's not. What?
So this is more of a sand out color where you put the color on and then you sand it out to achieve that effect.
So that what I'm seeing white there is actually the maple.
Yep.
Ah, but it actually seems as if that is kind of the same thing because that's a very well in this light, who knows?
Yeah.
Very bright maple.
Well, that was the theory behind it.
It's a rather pleasant guitar.
Thank you.
It almost makes. I have an ME2 in faded blue jean.
Sure.
Which my girlfriend thinks is my ugliest guitar because it's so stripy.
Right. It's so stripy.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. This is literally what she says. It almost makes that guitar less cool now. So thank you for making me feel less about my amazing guitar.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
They want to know because they want to know. What's the price point on this?
This is going to street from probably 12 and up, depending on the appointments.
So, open market, kidneys, Tijuana, stuff like this. You can totally. How much does a kidney go for? Do you know?
About $6,000.
Because you deal with this all the time. Because people come with little things and give you kidneys, right?
I cannot say that on in public. I'm sorry.
But that's what's happening. Oh, he's a good guy. Stunning.
Thanks.
But we have to finish this off with actually something these people can buy. You have these SEs with the maple. Yeah, well, you're the private stock guy, so you don't have them. With a maple fretboard. Mm-hmm. They look pretty damn stunning.
Oh yeah.
In Germany, street price $8.99 with a gig bag.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the starter drug.
Sure.
That's what you get. I think my first PRS was an SE. Yes, years ago, 2006. Okay. I bought one, and then it spiraled from there.
That's what
now
happens.
I'm up to like 5 or 6 of them. Mr. Smith needs you.
Okay.
Well, I was talking about the one with the maple fretboard, and she brings me zebra wood, but hey, at least she's pretty. I'm gonna get so much shit from her. Zebra wood. In this light, you guys need better light, because we're going blind in here, and it's not making the guitars look like they look. Look at me criticizing. So that is pretty stunning. And very deep.
Oh yeah.
And I love that there's now the signature on it. I mean, these have come a long way from deliberately saving here or there to make them stand out as like a cheaper line to now almost being visually indistinguishable from some of the higher end stuff.
Yep.
Almost being visually indistinguishable. That's not easy to say. Yeah. Nice. And these clock in under $1,000. Do you have one with a maple fretboard? Yeah. I don't see one.
Let's go shopping.
Let's go shopping. well, I don't. You don't have one here, right? SE's maple. Which it might be last year's thing.
No.
So
Just to see.
that's why. Well then imagine I showed that to you, and go to Thomann and look at links under this video. There's not going to be a link to this. Now I make good YouTube money now, but even I can only dream of this. It's very uniquely stunning, just like Jeanne. Of course, she doesn't hear that now. Fine then.
What did you say?
I said the guitar is uniquely stunning, just like you. Okay. Well, thanks so much. Don't drop this. Don't drop this.
I won't.
Steve from Boston sucks. Jeanne's amazing. PRS, you start at like $8.99. I'm sorry, don't listen. You skip the S2s and then you go to the real deal, and then this, because awesome. Animals at the end. Links to whatever I can find below. No pictures of Jeanne because I'm not getting any. And go away.